Yo, what is up, everybody? See, boy, you see that I see here? I'm gonna take them with another video. Today I'm gonna be ranking every single one of Payday 2 heists. Yeah. And also Payday 3. That's gonna come out as a separate upload though. So, we got every single one, including Crude Awakening. So, that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna get into this, go over it, rank each one about how much I like it. Very simple as that. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, I'm gonna pick a random one. Let's do Prisoner. Prisoner, okay. One problem I have with this heist is that I crash on it pretty much every other time I play on it for some reason. I just always crash. I don't know why. I don't even have mods installed. It just crashes on my game. So yeah, the heist stuff is okay. It can be completed in like 10 seconds or like 10 minutes, depending on how much loot you go for. It's whatever. It's not really super fun, but I mean, it's not really unfun like the other event heists. So it kind of just lands itself in okay tier. It's whatever. Yeah. Next up, we're gonna be doing Stealing Xmas. This one's a good one. Yeah, it's the best Christmas heist. You go to a mall and you rob a bunch of things that have cocaine in it. And Vlad's brother is a mall Santa. Pretty fun concept of heist. The map is very well made. It's very small, but it's like a good kind of small for a heist. So yeah, no annoying objectives. It's all pretty standard. Pretty well balanced heist. Not too difficult either. Yeah, I just have fun with it overall. Bank heist. Bank heist just goes top of okay. I mean, it's just the most basic heist in the game. Probably not actually. Most basic bank heist for sure though. There's like 4 different versions. All of them are whatever. Random, cash, gold, deposit. Deposit's the most annoying one to play, but I mean, it's there. Yeah, it's something. It's nice to play, I guess, if you want to like test out a weapon or something, but the heist itself is just very quick, easy. In stealth, it's a slog fest, but if you're not playing stealth, it's fine. Yeah. Border crossing. Border crossing. I also put border crystals, since they're both pretty similar. I lost it. Okay, there we go. I'll put them both here. I like border crystals a bit more because it's fun to cook meth in that environment. Border crossing. Way too long of a mission. Let's just say that much. Way too many things you have to secure. It could be determined by RNG. You can either get cocaine or weapons. If you get cocaine, it's gonna go by quickly. You get weapons, yeah, that shit's a slog. Not very fun. Honestly, I'd probably put border crossing awful because border crystals ain't that bad, but border crystals is just a worse version of cook off. And speaking of which, I guess we'll rank cook off next. It's pretty good. I like cook off. Probably my favorite endless mission. I don't really like the endless heist much. I don't like sitting there and farming up shit. It gets really boring really quick for me. I like doing objectives. So yeah, but I mean, this one's my favorite one because the meth is a bit more interactive than the other ones, so I do appreciate it. Alright, let's do Dragon Heist. A lot of the newer heists I haven't played a whole lot of, but Dragon Heist, it was okay. I don't have a whole lot to say because I've only played them like twice each. This one, I think if I remember, had a pretty good layout. So yeah, I might as well just get through all this quickly. Crude Awakening, I did like raiding the oil rig. I played this one literally once. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. I did in stealth. It was pretty fun. Maybe I'd change that another time if I play it more, but yeah. Also Takeover, also pretty fun. You can get this done pretty quickly as well, which is kind of cool. I played this one a little bit more. Pretty fun. Interesting mechanics in the heist, but overall kind of eh. I guess. Well, I put in good. It's not really. It's kind of averages out there, I guess. Midland Ranch. This one's kind of fun with the golf carts on it, but it took forever to get through all the weapons and stuff. I remember doing it for the first time. It took me over 30 minutes. Not very fun, but I mean, I do like the golf carts on it, and it is interesting. Lost in Transit. This one's kind of just pretty forgettable. I'll just put it here. I don't remember much of it. Mountain Master. This was with the boss fight. This one was kind of cool, but the boss is just kind of boring to fight. So I'm putting okay. That's probably a good tier, right? Yeah. Alright. Next up, the one and only Safe House Nightmare. This is one of my least favorite missions in the game. It's incredibly easy, but also incredibly unfun to play. You can either get a random chance of getting the constant flashbanging, or you get one of the more manageable ones. The mission just has the same enemy appear over and over again. They can either instantly kill you or you kill them. I mean, it's not that hard of a mission. It's probably one of the easiest death sentence missions to do in the game that's allowed. I've done it solo, so you can tell how easy it is. But yeah, it's just not a very fun heist to replay. I've only played it literally twice. So yeah, all right, nightclub. Nightclub's okay. This heist allowed is pretty meh. This heist stealth is pretty meh. Actually, I probably put it. I put it at the top of okay because I put top not good. It's just not very fun. Stealth, you have to the cameras just make it slightly annoying. Sometimes it can be impossible, well, not impossible, but like stupidly difficult with them, and it forces you to bring like ECMs and all that. If you don't actually bring ECMs or get the key card, you have to wait like 20 years for the drills. And this heist has the same problem Bank Heist does. You just sit there. It's really unfun. Also, you can get cocked over in RNG in some points. If you can't ECM rush like the front and all that, you can get some stupid situations, especially when you're going to the room that goes like up to the second floor. On the side in the back where the loot pickup truck is. You can have like 10 guards spawn there or some shit. I think it's like max of 5, and you can very easily just force to be ECM rushed or you lose. Not very fun. This heist has good conditions. It's okay to stealth, but it gets boring because you just wait there for 2 minutes. But after that, also the escape takes a year to get here. If you get the money first, then not that big of a deal. But if you get the coke first and then you get the money, you'd be waiting there a while, bro. Yeah. Alright, Aftershock. Aftershock, it's okay. I put it here. It's fine. There's not really too much I have to say that I like about it, or I guess it came at a bad period in Payday. That's like the most dislikable thing, but the heist isn't like super memorable or anything in general. I don't even care about the safe thing because they fixed that like ages ago. But it just isn't that fun to play, I guess. I mean, I don't mind it, but I don't really like it either. I don't know, it's very in the middle. Alright, Firestarter. Firestarter is probably my favorite 3-day heist mission because it actually has something in more than one of the days. Day 1, pretty short, but you go and secure weapons, throw it up. Day 2, which is probably the only day that makes this in good tier. It's actually a pretty fun stealth to do. I like the FBI nest, and in loud it's fine as well. Day 3 is just a reskin a bank heist. Nothing special, but it electrocutes you. Ooh, and you burn money. Whatever. Like, not my favorite. Heat Street. I actually do like Heat Street. I probably put it bottom of great. It's a pretty fun heist. It's actually pretty well balanced for an open mission, which is kind of rare. But yeah, there's a lot of cover oddly in this map, and the only deadly thing is the occasional sniper. There's also a few turret spots that can be pretty annoying, but they give you a fair amount of cover to deal with them, which I do appreciate. And yeah, only time I've ever really had a problem with this mission is when I bought like a shitty gun and I ran out of ammo with it, so I couldn't do anything. But that was more so my mistake than the heists. But yeah, pretty good. I'm putting bottom of great. Yacht Heist. Probably top of great. I don't think I'd put top tier. Very fun heist. Good stealth mission. Very short and simple. You get this done very easily under 10 minutes. You don't even need to like try to do that. Yeah. The first part, you just go to the computer, you find a bunch of colored things, you explore the map for them. Then after you do that, you go to the basement, and then you leave. Very simple, very straightforward. Probably put it here, actually. Yeah. Cool. Transport heists. I hate these missions. I do not have fun playing them at all. I hate being forced to bring the saw. This mission basically requires them. You don't need the trip mines, but they do speed up the process significantly. And you do lose loot out of it, which is makes sense, but it's also kind of stupid in my opinion. But whatever. I just don't have fun playing any of these really. The location of all of them are also just kind of suck and force you into like the same spot every time. Yeah. Definitely bottom of the barrel of Heist. Honestly, I just never have fun playing this. At least it's so nicer. It has like an interesting gimmick. This thing's just straight up doo doo. Bomb Forest? Probably top of not good. It's the most open mission in the game. It's very painful to play. Everybody doesn't really like this mission. Not super long. That's the only thing I can say that's good about it. Yeah, pretty annoying mission. Santa's Workshop. I actually do not like this mission. I don't like endless missions very much to begin with, but I just don't like this mission in general, like the environment. I find it very unfun to play in. I don't like the general like camping spot you use on it either. It's just very awkward. I don't like endless missions much in general, as you could tell, but I just don't like it. It's not fun to play. I don't enjoy it. I don't have any enjoyment playing Santa's Workshop. It's something about it I just really dislike. It's so much that's on it. I just don't like it. It's actually kind of hard to explain. I just always have like hatred for it, you know. Jewelry store. There's nothing really bad about it. It's just very simple, easy. On stealth, you don't have to wait like 20 minutes like you do a bank heist. So honestly, better than that because of that. I guess I also put Ukrainian job here because it's probably better than that. It's alphabetical, but there you go. Yeah, I'll just put it here. You just steal a tiara and stuff. There's metal detectors and like there could be 5 guards on the mission. It's kind of funny, but it is whatever. Interesting mission. All right. Dockyard. I don't like Dockyard very much either, but I like it much more than Bomb Forest. So it goes top of not good. This heist is unfun to play stealth and even more unfun to play loud. Because the loud there's like 100 power boxes for some fucking reason. Like, why? I don't know. But it's like it's so stupid. Alright, but this heist stealth just isn't very fun to do. You get caught like anywhere, there's a very high chance you just lose the mission straight up because one guy could see it, then another, then another, then another. Especially a Civ. There's an unhealthy amount of Civs on this mission. I mean, it makes sense, but like, it pisses me off. I just hate this heist so much and stuff. And loud is just kind of boring. Whatever. You just gotta wait for the boat to move, guys. Yeah, not very cool. Alright, let's put a heist nest here finally. We'll put Hotline Miami. Probably my favorite mission in the game. Very fun to play. I don't really have many issues with Hotline Miami. The mission, day 1 can be difficult. Day 2 is pretty chill and just kind of fun. I like day 1 probably more than day 2. I like going through killing all the mobsters and then blowing up shit and then going in, finding the mobster's location and getting out. You can also do a bunch of extra things on this mission. One of the very few heists that actually offer a lot of alternate things to do. You can cook meth on it. Very cool. You can secure a bunch of weapons and stuff. Also cool. I think that's really it. Not a whole lot. Day 2 though, pretty fun as well. You just gotta go for an entire maze to get to the top, and then once you get to the top, you just throw the thing open and kill the guy. Very cool. And he also shoots missiles at you. Yeah. Very good, well-made heist. 4 stores time, baby. This one's either this heist is interesting, but I mean it's not very worth your time. It's probably like the most least efficient heist to do in the game. This either can be the easiest mission in the game or the most annoying one. So, for stealth, the strategy is to find an ATM, grab it, and then you win. But if you play it normally, the heist can be absolute dog shit. Because on Mayhem or higher, you get tight cameras. So if you get into like a room with like a really big safe that would like, guarantee a win, but there's like a camera watching it, you're probably not gonna win. Because one Civ's gonna walk in, and there's usually more than one camera in like an area. So even if you camera loop it, another Civ can get caught and just see like what's going on, and then boom, you're cooked. Not a very well made heist for stealth at all, but It's funny how you can beat it immediately. Yeah. Alright, rats. I actually don't like rats. In comparison to Cook-Off. Day 2 and Day 3 are both really poorly designed, in my opinion. Day 1 is fine. But Day 2 and Day 3 really drop the ball. Day 2 makes sense, and you can make it interesting. But it really isn't. You just trade meth, and then there's a chance they'll give it to you or not. More meth bags, the higher chance they just give you the thing. And you get money bags. Day 3 is just really, really poorly designed. You just go in. You don't even get a chance to kill them in those. They don't even sit in the truck. They just die, and then you win the mission automatically. And you can secure the money bags if you want. Not necessary, but yeah. It do be rats. Also, one thing I hate that Overkill changed in this heist is that when you blow up the lab, you automatically fail the mission. And everyone goes down. I hate how they made that change. Why can't we just skip Day 1 anymore? Why did they change that? That's so lame. It's funny how you could just go to the fucking meth trade thing without any meth, and you could just find the safe. That was so much cooler. But now they removed it for some fucking reason. 0 to 10 change. I mean, listen. I mean, Overkill or not Overkill. Sorry, Starbreeze can't make any good decisions. You can just look up Payday 3. Like, come on. Come on. Anyways, Alaskan deal. Pretty good. I like this one a lot. Fairly quick. Fairly fun to play. Pretty defendable objectives. Pretty chill mission overall, if I'm being real with you. The objectives are very straightforward. You just go from point A to point B, and then boom. Yeah, you're good. Alesso Heist. Very simply, this heist is very unfun to play. I do not like this heist at all. I've only played it twice, and I've dreaded every time I played it. But this heist loud is absolute horseshit. It's the worst thing in this entire game. It takes, like, incredibly long for how much you get out of it. And it's just not fun to play with how much time you invest in it. Other long missions, I at least have fun playing. This thing, I can't find any enjoyment. The only thing I can say that's nice about it is I like the one objective where you do, like, the little music thing, but this mission has hardly anything to do with it. It's the only thing that actually was related to Alesso. The track for the heist, not very good either, honestly. I don't really care for it. Just overall, pretty mid, or not even mid, it's an awful tier. That's not mid, it's just unfun heist, terrible. Still worth more of your money than the Ethan Hila DLC in my opinion though, so I give it that. At least you get him, at least you get a whole heist. A bad one, but hey, at least you get Art Gallery. I mean, it's just like here. This heist is actually, the thing about Art Gallery that I dislike, similar to the last stuff, this heist you can complete very quickly. You can complete, I think, like easily less than like 3 minutes if you just ECM rush and don't step in the lasers lamau. But the payout for how difficult this heist is to play normally without like ECM rushing is just not worth your time. And the heist loud is definitely not worth your time unless you bring a saw. Then who fucking cares? But yeah, not a very fun mission to play. I don't like Art Gallery very much. On the other hand, I do like Framing Frame. It's a pretty good stealth heist. I'd put it in good tier. I like day 1 is whatever. I only care about day 3. Day 2 is boring. I do like how there's a chance of an ambush though. That's kind of cool. But day 3 is actually one of the best stealth heists in the game. It can be pretty annoying on it, especially if you get the bedroom in the front lobby. That shit is really annoying to play with, but possible. But yeah, very interesting stealth heist how you to go through, and there's like, it's probably one of the most like cooperative stealth heists in the game. Like if you're playing a co-op, there's like an actual use for the cameras aside from marking guards. Like you can mark the items and have one person search it, and the rest of it is just pretty straightforward and simple. It's a very fun heist actually. I don't play it too often because it is actually pretty challenging. Here are the rest of them, but I credit where credit's due. It's pretty good. Yeah. Alright, Hell's Island. Hell's Island is fine. I don't got too strong of an opinion on it. It's just you break through into prison, you save Bane. Bane goes out, kills Kento or whatever, and then we escape. Whatever, it's fine. It's okay. I don't mind it. I don't really got too much opinion on it. So let's move on. Black Cat. was not a huge fan of this one, honestly. This heist is kind of boring to play and just not very fun. So, put in there. I only played it once, and that one time I played it, I didn't really have much fun playing it. It wasn't very difficult. It just wasn't fun. Yeah. Election Day. Election Day, I have mixed feelings on. Because Loud, doing this heist Loud is actually comparable to Lesto heist, especially Day 2. That is the most least fun thing you could do on Payday, let me tell you. But in Stealth, this heist is fine. I actually don't like Day 2 Stealth very much. I like the concept of it, but I hate hacking those voting machines sometimes. The guard just walks through and sees it. Oh! And then you get caught. Very cool. But, aside from that, Day 1's okay. I do like the alternative that you can do if you take the wrong truck. Like the little, random ass thing you have a chance to get it, I believe. Pretty cool. Yeah. Diamond store. It's the same as jewelry store. It's a heist. It's slightly more interesting because you have to disable the alarm for it. But yeah, it's just the same thing as jewelry store basically. If you take the front, you win, and you kill the guards. You don't have to wait for a drill on this mission, so it makes it way better than bank heists. But yeah, all right. Safe house raid. I mean, it's safe house raid. You just survive 3 waves. Pretty standard. Probably the most like Payday loud-ish heist in the game. Loud like, well, it is only loud. Most loud like heist in the game. It's the most like sandboxy, I guess you can call it. You can just kind of just sit there, fight waves, and then defend. I don't know how to describe it. It's a heist. Let's just say that much. Can be really painful depending on bag spots, but most of them are defendable. The most annoying one is like in the middle of the map on the 2nd floor. That one's like the only annoying one, in my opinion, because very awkward cover spots there if you're standing near the bags. But yeah, aside from that, it's alright. Oh my god. Ooh, Scarface Mansion. This was pretty great. Both Stealth and Love, this heist is fine. In Stealth, I find it funny that you can just kill the guards for free and they don't have pagers outside. And in the Stealth portion, it's okay. In this heist, once you beat it in Stealth, like, you get to Soza and kill him. This heist is pretty much free. Like, completely free to, like, beat. There's no risk of losing after that point, pretty much, unless you, for some reason, go in the house. But yeah, like, very, very interesting stuff. Loud, it's also pretty fun as well. Yeah, it's only just annoying to secure bags in Loud when you get the far van escape from the entrance. That's the only time I don't like playing this heist. So after that, yeah, pretty cool. Alright, Lab Rats. I mean, I'm not going to explain this one. You all know why Lab Rats is mid. Very open. It's kind of cool. So just go up higher. But yeah, pretty unfun to play. Hoxton's Revenge. This one's pretty good. Top of good. I enjoy playing this heist Loud. And Stealth, it's okay as well. I like it more Loud than I do Stealth because I just like how the map is designed. It's pretty cool. And yeah. I don't really have too much to say about it. It's just fun. Alright. Henry's Rock. This mission can be pretty torturous, but it's also kind of fun too. I do like it. A lot of cool shit on this map. Very well designed, in my opinion, in terms of visuals. Pretty open in some cases, and it is always going to be difficult. You are forced to take out turrets on this mission, kind of like on Scarface Mansion. So yeah, difficult overall, but enjoyable, in my opinion. Birth of the Sky. Alright, putting an S tier. Birth of the Sky, very fun mission. Pretty open, so it can be difficult, and you gotta be aware of what's going on. So, yeah. You jump out of the helicopter, and then you secure a bunch of money bundles, and then you escape. Pretty cool. Very fun to do. Yeah, I don't really got too much else to say about it. It's a pretty challenging heist, but it's also a pretty fun one at the same time. Not too difficult though, because there are defendable positions, and you aren't gonna you don't really feel too overwhelmed on this mission. So yeah, pretty good. All right, we might as well do Beneath the Mountain as well. I also put an S tier. I've grown to like Breath of the Sky more. I think Beneath the Mountain does have some parts in it that are a little, actually I probably put top of grade, that do annoy me. I think the turret at the beginning can be very, very detrimental sometimes, and it forces you to bring things that are good against the turret, which is basically just SMGs and some assault rifles. I hate turrets in this game. They're very unfun to fight. And this mission is probably one of the worst defenders of it. So yeah, it's comfortably in here because of that mostly. And last part of the mission can be annoying, depending on your loadout, but you just going to bring weapons that have good range. There's so many snipers that spawn at the end. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright. Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs, aside from crashing on occasion, when you load day 2 and for some reason, it's fine. I don't really like it that much. I like day 1. I like day 1 more than day 2. Day 2's whatever. Day 2 can be pretty annoying to defend in sometimes, but it's overall fine. It is definitely a challenging heist, but not the worst. Alright. Slaughterhouse. I like Slaughterhouse. I think it's good. I like securing gold and then making a cool escape. There's not really too much interesting in this heist. It's just fun to play. There's actually quite a lot of snipers in this, which is one of the worst sniper heists in the game, yeah. Not the worst for sure, but I mean, Bomb Forest shooting you across the whole map, boom. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Big Bank. Big Bank also goes in great. So Big Bank I would put in top tier if stealth was actually fun to play. Stealth in Big Bank sucks ass, especially if in single player. The computer objective is horribly designed in my opinion for stealth. And if you're doing it loud though, it's pretty fucking fun. It's one of the best loud missions in the game by far. I 100% agree with that. But stealth, that's a big yikes for me, buddy. Yeah, I don't like this mission stealth at all. The second half is a lot easier though than the first. And loud, it's whatever. I find Thermite really unfun to do in Big Bank. I don't like the Thermite objective. The Beast is a lot more fun and manageable. So yeah, Thermite makes if you don't bring the saw and you do Thermite or like C4 or something, after when you get in with the Thermite, it's really, really annoying to do. Yeah. Biker Heist. I mean, it's alright. Day 2, it's stupidly short, and the boss fight's kind of cool, but it's like, day 1, I mean, it's just kind of weird and random. The bikes are also fucking terrible to control. I hate them with a burning passion. Not that much, but I don't like them. And, yeah. Where they go on the... Let's reflex that a bit, I like to think. But yeah. Blue Lock's Mansion. This one's kind of good. I like it. I'm not going to rank all the newer ones because I don't have too much an opinion on all of them. Ukraine Prisoner was okay. Sam Martin Bank. I actually like this one quite a bit. Very fun bank heist. Barely a lot of the Payday ones. Alright, Breaking Fence. This one's pretty meh as a stealth heist. It just kind of sucks. I don't really have a whole lot of fun. It can be RNG based also, depending on where you get Garrett. It can either be kind of free or meh. Also, just the guard patterns in this heist is very unfun. I find myself waiting more than actually playing the mission on this compared to other stealth heists. Now, patience is a common part of stealth, but it's really a huge thing on this mission. Holy fuck. Anyways, Meltdown. It's okay. It is pretty annoying to drive that car through the fucking all the way to the train. So that's why I'm not putting in the very top. But yeah, it's just whatever. Goat Simulator. This list is actually kind of good. It is difficult, and you do have to do some pretty hard objectives, especially day one. Day one is a nightmare sometimes, but it's not too bad. And you know what you're doing. It's not horrible. I like it overall though. Fun mission. And yeah. Alright, Go Bank. Go Bank is pretty good. I actually like this heist stuff a lot. I like how civilians just constantly spawning. You have to account for them. It does. It's the only heist in the game I think that effectively uses the hostage taker skill. That one, the one where you yell and it like actually intimidates civilians, and you can shoot a gun, and it will also intimidate them. Very cool change. Or cool mechanic, and it also has just a random chance to give you the win immediately, which is also pretty funny. So yeah. Boiling Point. Also, I put in good too. Fun to play. Well, it can be really painful at the end, especially if you don't bring a long range weapon. You get pretty cucked over at like the second half, like by the snipers and all that. So be careful of that. Overall, pretty interesting. I'd say so, yeah. Big Oil. I do like Big Oil. Day one is actually one of the best stealth missions in the entire game because it's very different. You just kill everyone and then you leave. You take the stuff and leave. Though, I don't like the period of waiting after when you do it. That's kind of boring. But yeah. Pretty interesting overall. One other thing I have to say about it. Day two is interesting, and I think figuring out the engine parts and all that is kind of cool. I feel like the game does a pretty bad job of telling you what to do, even though it's like once you know how to do it, it's like pretty easy. But like the game probably should guide you more to it because most people playing it aren't gonna figure this shit out immediately. And yeah, also you could just go look up a calculator and do that as well. You're too lazy to figure it out, which, you know, if you want to save time, I get it. Oh, Breakfast Toronto, this is fine, whatever. Yeah, Brooklyn Bank. I don't have a whole lot to say. It's just another bank heist. It's cool. I like it. It's fun to play. That's about it. I like the layout of the map more than regular bank heist. Brooklyn 1010. This one's okay. I like the first part of the mission more, where you defend the front part and then you go down, defend the next part, you kill the mobsters. Once you get into the part where you are outside, it's not very fun. The turret's annoying at the start. Once you get past that, the spot afterwards isn't too bad to defend in, but it can be pretty annoying. So, yeah. Overall, just kind of okay. Not a mission I look forward to really playing too much, if I'm being real. Yeah. Car Shop. Car Shop's pretty great. I like Car Shop a lot. Very fun. It's the pub heist. If you play this in pubs, you're either gonna have a good time or a bad time. More likely than not, it's probably a bad time, though, because people suck ass. Especially newer players. They definitely don't know what they're doing on Car Shop. Very fun because of that. But yeah, I like driving the car. This mission actually is pretty easy, honestly, once you know what you're doing and you know how to drive in this game that's designed around a racing engine that's not fun to drive in. But yeah, Crasher. It was pretty okay. Destroying 50,000 is pretty fun. Very short mission, but kind of fun. So yeah, put it up here. It's alright. Cursed Kill Room. Cursed Kill Room is just okay. It's just you sit in a spot, you kill a bunch of people, and then you get a mask. It's also one of the easier missions in the game. You can complete it like immediately. You don't get much of a payout for it. It's not very efficient or grind, but you can, which is kind of cool. Excuse me. White Xmas. This mission is more interesting as an endless heist, I think, than some of the other ones. But I don't like doing it as an endless mission because it's determined a bit by RNG or where the helicopter spawns sometimes. Though you can complete the mission pretty quickly. As soon as that pilot's gone and then the helicopter comes back again, you can get the fuck out. And yeah. Overall, the mission's fine. Whatever. Yeah. Train heist. Okay. I like train heist, but I also dislike it at the same time. And loud, this heist, or in stealth, just both. Securing a bunch of ammo takes fucking forever, and I don't like doing it. Very simply. Just don't have fun doing that at all. But the heist, I do think it's kind of cool, and it is interesting to play. It's not too difficult and loud. With stealth, it can be quite a pain in the ass, but you know, it's alright, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'm putting it down here. This shit's actually kind of unfun. I hate securing 16 bags on that mission. Shit's so bad, it makes me want to download Silent Assassin. Don't actually do that. It's lame people. I'm just kidding. You can do that if you want. Counterfeit. It's great. Actually, no, I wouldn't put that high. Good. It's good. Very short mission. It's actually really easy. I mean, you can get out of this mission like very, very fast, and you'll at most have like one assault wave. So yeah. Yeah. It just be like that. The diamond. Alright, the diamond's good. Also pretty chill, easy heist. I do not like this mission stealth on higher difficulties because you have like barely any time to get across, and you have to keep resetting till you get like a decent pattern. So you don't have to like be like, oh shit, I had to go back and forth. And you could just go like straight, which makes stealth pretty bad on this heist in my opinion. But loud, I mean, it's fine. Stealth's good until you get to the diamond. Yeah. Diamond heist. My thoughts on it are pretty much the opposite. Mostly in solo and about 2 or 3, 4 player. This mission's way better because the bag securing portion becomes a lot more chill. You know, you can just be a chill guy about it. So why do I not like this one as much? Because in stealth, securing 8 bags from there all the way up to the 3rd floor, not very fun. Let's just put it that way. And it makes me want to reset when I play it on stealth. So yeah, on loud, I haven't really played this mission much on loud. I mostly just played stealth. So, but it's okay on loud, I guess. Yeah. All right, Murky Station. I think it goes top of great. Pretty good mission. Can be done pretty quickly. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Also fun to get like all the bags on it as well. So, yeah. Anyways, next up, First World Bank. I'm putting it top tier. It got out of Payday 3 recently. No, I don't care about Payday 3. And honestly, probably shouldn't have been added to Payday 3. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to complain about Payday 3 as much. That will be coming in the Payday 3 video. That comes out later today. Or probably just like an hour or two after this comes out. But yeah, pretty fun mission. I like the thermite objective. I like all the bulldozers chilling and loud stuff. It's also pretty interesting as well. I like the little insider you get. Just overall very fun. I like this session a lot. Alright. No Mercy. Goes in great. I like robbing a hospital, and this is a precursor to Left 4 Dead, which is kind of cool. Yeah. Just a very fun mission to play in. Very fun battleground. All the cops just kind of come up and down for the events, and you go boom. Yeah. Very, very well made heist, in my opinion. I mean, it's mostly because it's a classic, but you know. Hoxton Breakout, also pretty great. Everyone's favorite mission, probably. One of the favorite ones. I like Hoxton Breakout is probably... Yeah, I don't think there's a single person that dislikes this. This is one of my most played missions, especially back in the day. When I first started playing, because of how much of a reward you got on it. Very fun just to play, in general, yeah. You break out Hoxton, you put him in a car, then you go find the thing. It's probably the only annoying part of the missions. Then day 2, Absolutely amazing. I love the search so much. Such a good mission. Yeah. Alright, White House. Pretty good. Difficult heists allowed, especially in the final part of the mission where you have to get to the pardons. This is also the mission with the secret, and that shit's kind of cool. I do like it. So yeah. My other thoughts on this heist is that I do like it a lot stealth as well. It's a pretty fun, challenging mission. The only thing I actually do, one other complaint I do have, is that in loud and in stealth, it's annoying to find the fucking electrical boxes or whatever. Especially if you don't, I don't play this mission super often, so it is a bit annoying. But yeah, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is just okay. It does have interesting. Day 1, Day 2 are different from each other and not incredibly short, but it's just kind of to me. I just don't like it a whole lot. Yeah. Day 2 is also just super annoying because you have to wait for the boat to come back. I'm not a huge fan of that mechanic. I don't like just waiting, and the environment you fight in is just not very fun to me. There's also like no snipers on the heist, if I remember, yeah. Unless it's Elijah, the sniper. I always get him on that mission, if I remember. Yeah. Overall, just kind of Alright, Green Bridge. Green Bridge goes up here. I like Green Bridge. Very fun mission. Probably the best open heist in the game, in my opinion. Yeah. Very fun just to go through the mission, shoot all the cops, find the prisoner, bring them up, bring time to the thing, and then get out. I just like the flow of this mission a lot. It's just pretty simply just that. Yeah. Alright, Shadow Raid. I mean, yeah, it's really good. You just can secure a variety of loot. There's a bunch of different pre-planning things you could do. Has some of the most in the game. Like for a non-dentist heist, you could do quite a lot in this mission, which is pretty fucking cool. And yeah, I don't think I really need to explain too much. If you like stealth, you definitely like this heist. Golden Green Casino. Pretty fun as well. I like both stealth and loud in this mission. Very, very fun. Loud, the only thing that's annoying is you have to do so much micromanagement around the drill. You have to fit the power, you gotta refill it, you gotta reset it. It's so much you gotta do. It's quite annoying, but I do have fun with it. It's one of the very few heists I actually don't go for all loot because there's so much fucking shit in that mission. It takes forever. Though securing all loot, whether it be stealth or loud, is pretty chill, especially in stealth. Very easily get away with that. Yeah. Alright, let's get the rest of this over with. Alright, Undercover. This is probably my favorite classic mission, particularly in this game. The reason why is because it's just a very good environment. It's probably it's my second favorite close quarters mission, probably. I wrote this guy here. I did not mean to say that about Green Bridge earlier. This is the best open heist. Yeah, I just like how the mission just is structured. All the different floors and all that. Zapers aren't too much of an issue until the end. You actually can just completely ignore them for the most part. And you also got those little boards you can place up, so yeah, pretty cool. Alright, Panic Room. Goes in great, very fun mission. A lot of those close quarters. There's also a slightly open part on the roof that you have to do and kill the snipers. You have to kill a storm out them for battle to come. Then you go take the thing, then you leave. Pretty cool. There's a lot in the mission. It's long, but not too long. You always feel like you have to work towards selling this mission, which I actually which I like. The bile never fucking comes down, and like that one objective to get the Panic Room. He's like, I'm a sitting duck up here. He always just complains, and you have to wait for the assault to end pretty much for him to come down. Very fun. Last but not least, Shacklethorn Auction. It goes great as well. Last heist I'm ranking. Fun to do stealth. It's good and loud if you don't go for every bag imaginable, because the fucking helicopter secure point is right beside cop spawn, so it gets pretty unfun to do that. But if you don't do that, it's pretty chill. I like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this tier list. I ranked every fucking heist in this game, and yeah, look forward to the Payday 3 video. I'll have more negative thoughts on that because I don't like the missions as much in that game, but yeah, Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and blah, blah, blah. Bye.